Max Rich with totally electric guitars, doing some Creedence Clearwater, Up Around the Bend. Now this song has a lot of different elements to it. You know, you just heard a few little of the parts, and it starts with that kind of like a bluesy, distorted sort of a thing. It's got that kind of a slide and very kind of crunchy tone. You know, it's really important. It's really important. I tell my students to get tone right, because if you don't have the right tone, you don't necessarily think in that, you know, in that realm. You know, it's like, you know, I don't know if you ever put like a, you know, like a new suit on, or put, you know, some nice clothes on or something. You feel good. You know, you feel like, oh, I look kind of classy. You know, at least I feel like that anyway, because I don't normally wear suits. But it's the same idea. You know, a tone can really influence the way you play, the way you feel, the way you react to music. You know, it can really influence a lot of the aspects. So it's important to get tone right. You know, and this tone is overdriven. It's not distorted, it's overdriven. And it's got that kind of bluesy overdrive that you get from like taking an old small 15-watt amp and cranking it, you know. I don't recommend you doing that because you might have some upset neighbors or parents or something, but what I do suggest is if you have like any sort of distortion or crunch pedal or overdrive or something, try to dial in a very low amount of saturation. That means don't like, you know, overcompensate. Like, we don't want like metal distortion, and we don't want a clean sound, and we don't want even hard rock or even AC/DC distortion. I'm thinking Creedence Clearwater, right? You know, and so the best thing I can do to explain this is that if you get tone correct, and if you can get the feel and the sound behind the music, then learning the music is just going to become easier, because your ear won't be fighting with the sound that's coming out of your amp. So in this song, you know, it's got that kind of slightly overdriven feel throughout the whole thing, and during the verse and in the chorus, it's very thick and very heavy sounding in the background behind the vocals. You know, we're not doing vocals here today, but when you listen to the album, it almost just sounds like a cacophony of sounds, and you can make out, you know, bass, and you can make out some guitar riffs and stuff, but it's not crystal clear. So it might be a little difficult for you to get by ear if you're listening to just the album. So I'm here to teach you those riffs, so follow me and we'll get started.